Today on Press Start, we take you to E3 2011. So E3, we're talking about less swag, more bigger booths, and booth babes are about the same. Unfortunately, because of the economy, more than likely, the swag is just getting less and less. Less t-shirts, less givables, little tchotchkes and whatnot, which is really unfortunate because I know that that's what a lot of the patrons going to it really like. I mean, it's really cool to say, hey, I got this Pawn Star chess t-shirt thing from E3, and it's a good way to really snag that audience. Fortunately, less of those. Sony and Nintendo both had amazingly huge booths. Can you believe it? Even PlayStation had a 2-story booth. Insane. Sony and Nintendo, however, took up about 80% of the West floor. Huge. 80%. Can you imagine that? That's ridiculous. Microsoft had a great Connect focus. They are obviously embracing that platform with open arms, literally open arms. And then you've got the most amazing game of all. And no, I'm not saving the best for last. This is it for me. This one looks amazing. It's a Connect game that allows you to kill. Yeah, I said it, kill. Even we won't really touch this very much. It's called Rise of the Nightmare, and I just can't wait. The gameplay is really cool because you actually get to fisticuff zombies. If you get a weapon, you get to hit them with a crowbar. It's really cool stuff.
Sega.
This is a very violent, very gory game, and I can't wait. Square Enix, wide variety of titles, very wide, crossing multiple genres. You've got the FPS with Dead Island, another zombie killer. I'm really excited for that. Great trailer if you haven't seen it, go look at it. You've got the RPG action of Final Fantasy 13-2, which is going to be really sweet for those who are fans of the Final Fantasy series. Who can go wrong with that? I mean, it's gorgeous, gorgeous graphics. Square Enix always delivers. And then you've got the mix of the two. You ready for this? Deus Ex Human Revolution. I'm telling you, this one is gonna blow them both out of the water because you've got your Final Fantasy RPG elements, and then you've got your Dead Island first-person shooter elements. Mix them together, you have Deus Ex. Look for that one, it's gonna be really cool. Capcom has a lot of old franchises that have new spins on them. For example, there's Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and that one is, as you would expect, Capcom mixed with Namco, which makes two fighting games come together in fighting of awesomeness, which is something Capcom has done before with other titles, and it's worked out great, so I'm sure this one's gonna be fantastic. Then you've got Dead Rising 2. More zombies, it's called Off the Record. More zombies, more cones on the head, I'm sure. Same humor that's amazing. Resident Evil, Operation Raccoon City, which looks pretty bombastic. I mean, you're playing as the main enemy from the first one, the Umbrella Special Forces. How can that go wrong, right? I mean, you're killing zombies, you're taking names, it's gonna be pretty sweet.
No time for samples, Four Eyes! Go, go! That way, cut them off!
On it, Lupo!
Spectre, take them out!
If he keeps bleeding, he's gonna attract the entire neighborhood.
Quiet. I hear him.
There's lots of zombie games out there. I'm excited. You've got Aliens Colonial Marines. Let me tell you, these booth babes were awesome. 2 dudes, 1 chick, and they all were in full getup, taking pictures with everybody, very militaristic, but you couldn't go inside, like you couldn't see any gameplay unless you went through the double doors. Even like trying to get a sneak peek in, forget it. There was just huge lines. You've got Rage, which honestly looks a little desaturated. In fact, one person passing by our camera said, bland. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for visiting us. And if you have any questions or comments, please mark it below.